Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions. Thank you again for our time together. I'd like us to come back to one of the greatest miracles in Jesus' life today, the raising of Lazarus from the dead. And I'd like to show you the heart of our Savior. In John chapter 11, beginning with verse 32, "Now when Mary came to where Jesus was and saw him, she fell at his feet, saying to him, 'Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died.' When Jesus saw her weeping, and the Jews who had come out with her also weeping, he was deeply moved in his spirit and greatly troubled. And he said, 'Where have you laid him?' They said to him, 'Lord, come and see.' Jesus wept. So the Jews said, 'See how he loved him.'" Now, brothers and sisters, I want you to notice something here. Jesus was not weeping in grief. Now, that's what people often say, but there was no grief in Jesus' heart. He knew he was about to raise Lazarus from the dead. He knew exactly what had been going on since the beginning of this whole event. He said, this whole thing has happened for the glory of God. So the cause of Jesus' tears was not grief, was not sorrow at Lazarus' death. The cause of his pain of heart was he saw the pain in the heart of his friends. He saw Mary and he saw Martha, and he saw the pain that they felt. Now, you're going to have to get a hold of something here about Jesus. The same truth that the leper wanted to know. Jesus, do you feel anything when you look at me? He said, Jesus, if you will, you can make me whole. Now, the word will there means, do you feel anything when you see my pain? And Jesus said, yes. And he reached out and compassion flowed out of him and he touched the leper. You have to understand that your sorrow touches the heart of God. Jesus is not a detached Savior watching us someplace from a distance. Jesus is part of your life. Jesus feels your hurt. Jesus feels your pain. So I want you just to understand here today, the tears of Jesus were not grief, his own personal grief over Lazarus' death. Jesus' tears were the pains of his heart as he saw pain in the heart of his friends. Jesus' heart is touched by your pain.